Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. On to the 6th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They exchange punches. A swing and a miss. Hold it right there. And that's it. The Sandman has been knocked out. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Are you okay?
Not many people would have predicted. We are up first.
This bout is scheduled.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is what...
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. jab doesn't quite connect. They exchange punches. Insane action. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Back in the ring again to try and challenge for multiple world titles. Will their legendary status be cemented in history? He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter shot. Missed with that jab. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. Hold that thought. Will the referee step in? Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The Sandman is down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove. And down he goes.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
What a huge momentum. Here we go for round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nope, that hook won't score. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The straight right just misses. That hook doesn't score. The hook scores. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And down goes the Sandman. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He's been knocked. Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. A big whiff with the right hook. That counter shot lands. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go to the fourth round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nope, that jab not going to score. There's a counter shot. So much for defensive abilities. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of you.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. And we may see an early stoppage here. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in. Time for the fifth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Misses with that uppercut. That hook won't score. Beautiful counter punch. A perfect counter lands. Incredible work rate. catch and shoot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They stop the hook. Whoa, wait a minute! The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? And it's a supersonic boom as down goes Supersonic. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took...
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! It's not over till it's over, but let's start the 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nope, that uppercut does not score. He threw the hook, didn't land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Hold it right there. This could be the end. Looks like trouble was averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no... Here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That jab won't score. How about that time counter shot? The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Failing to score with that right hook. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook was off target. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Round 8, and we're off again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
See the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Well done with that counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. His stamina is off the charts. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. They really seem to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Going deep. Whoa, wait a minute! Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter punch right up the middle. The courage on display here is incredible. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
It's round 10. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And now going for the finish. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Nice counter. That hook just can't find the target. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Good counter punching. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, and they got rocked! What a pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.